621, Bhagavad Gita. Let's start with 3 ohms. Om. 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 Call and response. Sukhamatyatikam yatad. Sukhamatyatikam yatad. Purikrayam atendriyam. Purikrayam atendriyam. Vattiyachana chaivayam. Vattiyatra chaivayam. Sthitaschalati tattvataha. Sthitaschalati tattvataha. Sukhamatyatikam yatad. Purikrayam atendriyam. Vattiyatra chaivayam. Sthitaschalati tattvataha. All together. Sukhamatyatikam yatad. Purikrayam atendriyam. Vattiyatra chaivayam. Sthitaschalati tattvataha. And I'll read this translation, the interpretation in just a moment, but let's do a round of Kapalabhati. So you can just put your chant books out. We'll take a deep breath in, deep breath out, breathe in halfway. Start to slow it down. And you can just close the eyes a moment and feel your regular breath returning. Just notice the breath. Notice what parts of the body expand and contract. As you breathe, and you can continue to breathe in and out through the nose, but just nice, even breaths. And I'll read this translation, interpretation. In the joyous state of yoga samadhi, one experiences the supreme boundlessness of the divine bliss and eternal truth. And samadhi is the final step in the 8 parts of yoga, the 8 limbs of yoga. It's the final state. It is yoga. It is that connection with divine bliss and eternal truth. So let's just take a moment to set an intention for the class. Why did you come to yoga tonight? You can set it in the present tense. Maybe it's offering up your practice to someone in need, or I'm connected with my higher self. Whatever it is, find that intention. All right. And let's start with we'll start with some next stuff. So you can just put the chant books are fine. Just lower the chin to the chest and bring your hands behind your head. Just increase that stretch a little bit. And let's engage Ujjayi pranayama. That's breathing in and out of the nose with a little constriction in the back of the throat. 5 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 1. And then take your hands and just gently lift your head. And I will mirror you. Lower your right ear to your right shoulder and your right hand on top. And you can reach the other arm away. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale. Keep your hand here. Look down at your right knee. 3 breaths. Exhale, 3. Exhale, 2. Exhale, 1. Take your hand and gently lift your head back up. And the left ear to the left shoulder, left hand on top. Right hand reaches away. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, look down at your knee. 3 breaths. Exhale, 3. Exhale, 2. Exhale. Now lower the hand and just gently move the head all the way around in a circle, not stopping any one place. And when you finish going around all the way in one direction, just slowly go in the opposite direction. All right. And let's bring the hands behind us and bring the feet as wide as the mat and let the left knee fall into the center and lift. Right knee fall into the center and lift. Exhale, left knee down. Inhale, up. Exhale, right knee down and up. Now come back to your back and just hug your knees into your chest. And you can just feel the lower back stretching out just a little bit. Yeah, lying down on the back. Hug the knees into the chest. And now bring your feet down to the floor as wide as the hips for bridge. Yeah, so now the feet are as wide as the hips. And inhale, lift the lower, middle, upper back. Exhale, rolling all the way down. We're going to do that 4 more times. Inhale, lifting all the way up, engaging the glutes and the hamstrings. Exhale, lowering all the way down. 3 more. Inhale, lift all the way up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh, making a figure 4. And then hug your left thigh toward your face. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale. And then just switch to the other side. Right ankle on the left thigh. Hug the left thigh. Oh, right thigh into your face. Yeah. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Hug both knees in. And rolling all the way up and make your way back to a downward dog. Yeah. Just take a moment to pedal out the feet, giving the ankles, the calves a little love. If you do not want hands on assists, raise a leg. If you do not want lotions, raise a leg. All right. No lotions. Okay. Inhale. Exhale 1, inhale. Exhale 2, inhale. Exhale 3, inhale. Exhale 4, inhale. Exhale 5, inhale to plank. Exhale knees, chest, chin, 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale 3, inhale. Exhale 2, inhale. Exhale, inhale, pull the chest through to cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, seat to heels, extend the legs, downward dog. Inhale the right leg up to 3-legged dog. Exhale the right knee to the nose, coming forward to a plank. Inhale 3-legged dog. Exhale right knee to right elbow, coming forward to a plank. Inhale 3-legged dog. Exhale right knee to the left elbow and extend your leg to the left. And now stay here. Keep pulling your right hip back so you're feeling an opening in the IT band. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale, step back to downward dog. Inhale the left leg up to 3-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to nose in a plank. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, left elbow in a plank. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to right elbow and extend your leg to the right. Pull the left hip back. Feel that IT band stretch. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale back to downward dog and walk the feet forward till the hips are over the ankles, the shoulders are over the wrists. And now just find, maybe you hold your elbows here. If you want to hold back and hold on to your calves to increase the stretch here, find what feels the best to you in this modified Uttanasana. 5 more breaths. Good. All right, and let go. Let the hands just drop down to the floor and slowly roll up all the way. Inhale, lift the arms overhead. Exhale, clasp the hands together. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, bend to the left. Inhale to upright. Exhale, bend to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale, bend to the left. Inhale to center. Exhale, bend to the right. Come back to center and just bring the hands by the sides. Tadasana. And we'll move into our sun salutation. Inhale with straight legs. Hook the thumbs. Lift the arms by the ears. Arch back. Exhale, bend the knees, sweep the hands down and behind to clasp, straighten arms and legs. Inhale, bend the knees, hands to earth or blocks, right foot back to low lunge. Exhale, step back, downward dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin to earth. Inhale, pull the chest through to Bhujangasana. Exhale, tuck toes, seat to heels, extend the legs. Downward dog. Inhale, the right foot forward, lunge. Exhale, the left foot forward, fold over the legs. Inhale, bend the knees, hook the thumbs, lift the arms by the ears, arch back. Exhale, bend the knees, sweep the hands down and behind to clasp, straighten arms and legs. Inhale, bend the knees, hands to earth or blocks, left foot back to low lunge. Exhale, step back, downward dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin to earth. Inhale, pull the chest through Bhujangasana. Exhale, tuck toes, seat to heels, extend the legs, downward dog. Inhale, the left foot forward lunge. Exhale the right foot forward, fold over the legs. Inhale, bend the knees, hook the thumbs, lift the arms by the ears and arch back. Exhale, Tadasana, Ashtanga A. Inhale, lift the prayer overhead, gazes up at the thumbs. Exhale, fold forward, hands to earth or blocks. Inhale, look up halfway, prepare. Exhale, jump or step back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale. Exhale, one. Inhale. Exhale, two. Inhale. Exhale, three. Inhale. Exhale, four. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, looking past the hands. Inhale, jump or step between the hands. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, lift up through a flat back. Bring the prayer above the head. Gaze is up at the thumbs. Come all the way up. And exhale, Tadasana. Ashtanga B. Inhale, bend the knees. Lift the prayer. Utkatasana, awkward chair. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, look up halfway, prepare. Exhale, jump or step back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, the right foot forward, left heel to earth, lift up, warrior one. Exhale, the hands down, step back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, the left foot forward, right heel to earth, lift up, warrior one. Exhale, hands down, step back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left foot forward, right heel to earth, lift up, warrior one. Exhale, hands down, step back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog, 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, looking past the hands. Inhale, jump or step between the hands. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, bend the knees, let the prayer, Utkatasana. Exhale, Tadasana. So I'm just gonna go over Chaturanga. In our lineage, Chaturanga, you really, if you're in a plank, you're only bending the elbows an inch or two, and then you roll over the feet, come up to up dog, and then roll over the feet, come to downward dog. So your thighs never touch the floor. But we're not going to go back now, but you'll have more chaturangas. So just keep that in mind going forward. All right, come back to Tadasana, mountain. Inhale, bend the knees, lift the prayer, Utkatasana. Exhale, hands to heart center, twist to the right, left elbow outside the thigh. Inhale, exhale, 1. Inhale, exhale, 2. Inhale, exhale, 3. Inhale, exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale back to the center. Lift the prayer. And exhale, fold over the legs. Hands to earth or blocks. Inhale, bend the knees. Lift the prayer. Exhale, hands to heart center. Twist to the left. Elbow outside the thigh. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, back to the center. Lift the prayer. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, look up halfway, prepare. Exhale, jump or step back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, the right foot forward, left heel to earth, lift up warrior 1. Exhale, 1. Inhale, extend the leg and open to the side. Exhale, warrior 2. 5 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Reverse warrior. Extend the leg. Yeah. And then rebend the leg. And then the left hand down, right arm reaches up and back. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift up, extend the leg. Exhale, rebend the leg. Bring the right hand outside the right foot. Left arm up and over the ear. Extended side angle A. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale the left hand down and exhale, step back to downward dog. And you can either stay in downward dog or come forward to a plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, better. Exhale, downward dog, nice. Inhale the left foot forward, right heel to earth, lift up warrior 1. Exhale, 1. Inhale, extend the leg, open to the side. Exhale, warrior 2. And you might have to move your right foot back a little bit. Think of your pelvic bone and your tailbone meeting together. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, extend the leg. Exhale, rebend the leg. And then the right hand down, left arm reaches up and back for the, yeah, there you go. Yeah, reverse warrior. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Lift up, extend your leg. And exhale, rebend the left knee. Left hand outside the left foot. Right arm up and over the ear. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Lower the right hand down and exhale, step back to downward dog. And you can stay in downward dog or come forward to a plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale the right foot forward to low lunge. Good. Exhale. Inhale, extend your front leg and pull the back foot in to the heel that's on the floor for Parsvottanasana. Pull your right hip back. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Revolve triangle. So inhale, cross the left foot out, the left hand outside the right foot. Press it into the floor or the block. And inhale, lift the right arm up. Keep pulling your left hip back and pressing into the left hand to find a little more twist. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. You need to block. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale. Now lower the right hand down. Hold on to both blocks. Walk the blocks forward and lift your back leg for revolved half moon. So the back leg is lift. Press the left foot back like you're pressing it on a wall. And now inhale the right arm back to the sky. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, lower the right arm down. Now stack the hips, bend the left knee, and then exhale, lower the left knee to the floor outside the right foot for Ardha Matsyendrasana. Inhale the left arm by the ear. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, forward. Exhale, counter twist. Come back forward for Agni Stambhasana. So stack the right shin on top of the left shin, right ankles on the outside of the left knee. Yeah. Flex the feet. Inhale, lift up. Now bring your hands to the floor in front of you, maybe the elbows. Keep flexing the right, both feet. And pull your right hip back. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Lift up, bring your hands behind you, bring the feet to the floor for reverse tabletop. Inhale, lift the hips up. Exhale, option to lower the head. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale, lift the chin to the chest. Exhale, lower the seat. Cross the ankles. Bring the hands down to the floor in front of you and step back to downward dog. And let's just stay in downward dog for 3 breaths. Exhale, 3. Exhale, 2. Exhale, 1. Inhale the left foot forward to low lunge. Exhale. Now inhale, extend your front leg as you pull the back foot in. The heel is on the floor for Parsvottanasana. Pull your left hip back. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, fold over the legs. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale. And inhale, cross your right hand, place it on a block outside the left foot or the floor, and inhale the left arm up to the sky. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Lower the left hand. Walk the blocks forward. Yep, about a foot. Lift the right leg. Keep your sacrum flat. Press the right foot into that imaginary wall. Inhale, lift the left arm back again to the sky. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, lower the left hand, stack the hips, bend the right knee. Exhale, lower the right knee to the floor outside the left foot. Bring both sits bones down to the earth. Good. I think you had the correct leg, right? Inhale the right arm by the ear and exhale, twist to the left. There you go. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale forward. Exhale, counter twist. Good. Come back forward for Agni Shambhasana. Left shin is stacked on top of the right shin, ankle outside the knee. Flex both feet. Inhale, lift the spine. And exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift up. Hands behind you, fingers forward. Bring the feet to the floor. Inhale, lift the hips up. Exhale, option to lower the head. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale, lift the chin to the chest. Exhale, lower the seat. Cross the ankles. Bring the hands to the floor in front of you. Step back to downward dog. That doesn't work for you. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, looking past the hands. Inhale, jump or step between the hands. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, bend the knees, lift the prayer back to Utkatasana. And exhale, Tadasana. Good. Twisting is the hardest. Maybe not the hardest, but it can be difficult. Okay, so we're going to do a little twisting with balance now. So root your left foot down and hug the right knee into the chest. Good. Now reach down and hold on. You want your right hand on top. And now lift back up. You have to really squeeze your left glute and lift the leg in front of you. And maybe the right arm lifts up and you find a twist. I'm going to come help you. And maybe you look backwards, maybe not. 5 breaths. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Lift the right hand back up, back to your leg. Hug the knee into the chest. And the foot comes down. I know those balancing ones are hard to assist. Okay. Find your equanimity. You're level-headed. Nothing's going to faze you. It doesn't matter if you fall down. All right, root the right foot down. Hug the left knee in and reach down. Now you want the left hand on top. Lift back up. Squeeze the right glute. Long spine. Extend the leg. Let the left arm up and twist back to the left. 5 breaths. There we go. Good. Bring the left arm forward. Hold on to the foot. Hug the knee into the chest. And let the foot come down and shake it out. Good. I know, and your request earlier probably doesn't go along with twists, so good. All right. So we're not gonna do twisted crow today, side crow, but we're gonna come back to the middle of our mats for a regular crow. So we'll start with tiptoe asana. So you can bring your hands to prayer and lift up. Bring your heels off the floor and really feel that pulling up of the pelvic floor. And it also helps to look at something that's not moving. And then start to bend the knees, descending the hips right over the heels, the shoulders right over the hips. Good. And when you get all the way to the bottom, open the knees to the side. Bring the hands to the floor, and you're going to make your way into crow. Yeah, so squeezing the upper arms or bringing the knees into the armpits. See if you can come into it and count 5 breaths. Beautiful, Umbreen. Good. And then you can step or jump back to a chaturanga. Take your time. Nice. Yes, good. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, back to downward dog. And just lower the knees to the floor and come into a child seat for a few breaths. Beautiful. And just let it shake off, you know. Whatever didn't work today, maybe there's something to learn from it, about your body, or, you know, and with balancing, sometimes you're just, I guess it's part of the inner ear. I know the inner ear has something to do with balance. And sometimes you can just be off. My boyfriend started experiencing vertigo after he had long COVID. And it can sometimes come back, like if he's hungry or tired or dehydrated, it can come back. So the inner ear is tricky. So sometimes your balance is going to be a little different than it was the day before. And you just got to shake it off and go, okay, well, that's okay. I'll come back to yoga tomorrow. It might be different. All right. Let's go ahead and practice headstand now. So if you need to go to the wall, that's fine, or you could practice in the middle of the room. And I will say that crow was 1 minute of inversion. So we're going to be in headstand for about 4 minutes. And if you're not feeling it today, Erin, it's fine. Maybe you want to try just the prep, or you could even try, you want to do crow again, or you could try just this one. Dolphin, yeah. Good. Ooh, good. You got it. Uli, right? Uli. Yes, this is the way to come into it. Good. Yeah, good. And we'll stay here about 2 minutes. So if you come down, maybe catch your breath again, maybe come up, or just come up into the prep, headstand prep. And no matter which variation you're doing, try to focus on the breath. The breath is really the key. It is the main tool to linking the mind and the body. We breathe 20,600 breaths a day. What is doing that breathing? We don't have to think about it, and yet if we do concentrate on it, we can affect or slow down or speed up the breath. Good. Okay, looks like everybody's come back to a child seat. Let's just breathe here in child seat for a few breaths. Yeah. And if you can bring your knees wide, even a little wider, Aaron, if for a different variation to give your belly a little break. And let's come up. We can bring our mats back to the center. And let's come into a Virasana, hero seat. So you can start with 2 blocks, seated on the 2 blocks, and bring your knees together. Roll your calves back. I have to roll my calves back and sit back. And you can just rest your hands in your lap and just take a moment to close the eyes and repeat your intention to yourself. And let's practice just a little pranayama. We're going to breathe into the nose for 8 counts and out of the nose for 8 counts. And inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And then return to Ujjayi Pranayama and open the eyes, and let's just have a gentle twist to the right. Come back to center, a gentle twist to the left. Come back to center. And then remove your blocks. You just bring your hands down and just stretch your right foot back and your left foot back. And then stretch both feet back. 5 breaths in plank. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. And slowly lower down. Come all the way down. Rest one cheek on the mat and just rock out the hips. And we'll move into our back bending. Shalambhasana. Bring the arms alongside the body, palms up, feet together. Forehead to mat. Inhale, lift everything up, balance on the navel. Exhale, 1, feet together. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower down. Rest one cheek down. Rock it out. Dhanurasana, bend the knees, reach back, hold on to the ankles. Inhale, left up, balance on the navel. Exhale, 1, inhale. Exhale, 2, inhale. Exhale, 3, inhale. Exhale, 4, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower down. Rock out the hips. All right. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Tuck the toes, bring the seat to the heels, extend the legs back to downward dog. Inhale the right leg up to three-legged dog. Exhale the right knee to the right wrist for pigeon, staying upright for pigeon. Now, option to bend the back knee and hold on to the foot, or if you want to practice Raja Kapotasana, you're welcome to do that. But stay upright. We'll do folding forward pigeon later, but we're still doing back bends. So let's breathe here. Keep pulling your right hip back, your left hip forward. And let go of the back foot, bring the hands down, step back to downward dog. Inhale the left leg up to three-legged dog. Exhale the left knee to the left wrist, finding your upright pigeon, or option to bend the back knee and hold on to the inside of the ankle. Yep. All right, and letting go of the back foot, bring the hands down. Everyone step back to downward dog. Come forward to a plank and lower yourself all the way down again. And roll over onto the back and just bring your feet as wide as the mat and let one knee fall into the center and the other knee fall into the center, back and forth a little. Yep, windshield wiping the knees back and forth. Good. All right, bridge, reach down. Bring the feet back to hips with distance, reach down, tickle the back of the heels. Inhale, lift the lower, middle, upper back. Exhale, roll the shoulders under, clasp the hands together. Inhale. Exhale, 1, inhale. Exhale, 2, inhale. Exhale, 3, inhale. Exhale, 4, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower down. And windshield wiper the knees back and forth. All right. And you are welcome to repeat half bridge, or coming into Urdhva Dhanurasana, bring your hands by your ears, press the hands down, inhale, lift up, all the way, exhale, 5, inhale, exhale, 4, inhale, exhale, 3, inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale, lift the chin to the chest. Exhale, lower. Windshield wiper the knees back and forth. All right. Second round. Repeat bridge, or bring the hands by the ears, press the hands down, inhale, lift up. Exhale, 1, you got it, inhale. Exhale, 2, inhale. Exhale, 3, inhale. Exhale, 4, inhale, lift the chin up to the chest. Exhale, lower, good. Windshield wiper the knees back and forth. All right, and you have one more round of 5 breaths. Start whenever you're ready, count your 5 breaths, and then hug the knees into the chest when you finish. Good, Veronique. Good. All right, I'm going to come around and give everyone a little assist with either the knees to the chest or happy baby. So you can decide when I get there. All right. Now hug just the right knee in, extend the left leg along the floor, and extend your right leg up to the sky. And now bring the right leg across the body to the left, and then lower your right shoulder blade back to the floor and look to the right. There you go. Good. And then roll back to your back. Hug the right knee in, and then hug the left knee in. Extend the right leg along the floor, and extend the left leg up to the sky. Bring your left leg across your body all the way to the floor. There, pull this back and look back to the left. Good. All right. And come back to the center and just any last adjustments. All right. And roll up all the way. And let's practice our forward fold. So we'll start with Paschimottanasana. Extend your legs out in front of you, and you can use your strap, or you just hold on to your feet. If you want to have, if your legs a little further apart because of having a little problem here, that's fine. Not problem, but a little discomfort. And pull your chest past your feet. Feel that lengthening of the spine as well as the hamstrings. 9 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 9. Inhale. Exhale, 8. Inhale. Exhale, 7. Inhale. Exhale, 6. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Lift up. Bring your blanket to the left side of the mat and come onto the mat with your right knee on the mat and your left knee on the blanket. You can bring your forearms down to the floor and start to slide your left knee out to the left for, this is one version of frog. Your feet are flexed and your arms are really helping you within the control. Yeah. And breathe here. Good. Yeah. So right to the side. Yeah. Does that feel okay? Yep. You want to find kind of the equal on both sides. So like this, Umbri, where you're kind of coming to, I mean, even if you're not very far down, you want them both equally. Yeah. Yeah. Use the blanket to slide a little bit. Yeah. Good. Now use the strength of your inner thigh plus your forearms to slide the leg back in. Good. And now you're going to bring your blanket to the other side of the mat. Bring your forearms down and slide out to the other side. Good. And use the strength of the inner thigh. Bring the knee back in. Good. And now, even though we're facing back this way, it's fine. I'm going to say it's fine. So you're going to come into downward dog. I'm going to find pigeon again, but this time we'll fold over the legs. So inhale the right leg up to three-legged dog. And exhale the right knee to the right wrist. Slide your left leg back. You can still use your props if you need to. And then walk the hands forward, folding over the leg. Good. Lift up just enough to bring your hands down to the floor. Tuck the back toes. Step back to downward dog. Inhale the left leg up to three-legged dog and exhale the left knee to the wrist. Yep, and slide your right leg back. Keep pulling your left hip back as you walk your hands forward. Very passive, but you still want to find that pulling the left hip back. Lift up, press the hands down, tuck the back toes, step back to downward dog. And inhale, bend the knees looking forward, and just jump the feet together. Sit back on your booty again. Baddha Konasana, bring the heels towards the pelvic bone, open the feet like a book, press the elbows down. Now inhale, long spine, and then exhale, round forward, top of the head to the floor. Keep breathing here. Lift back up. And then lie back on the back for Supta Baddha Konasana. So have the bottom of the feet together. Good. We'll be here a few breaths. We still have plenty of time for shoulder stand. Don't fret. Just a few more breaths here. Okay, you are welcome to stay here or practice your shoulder stand now. Good. Good. When it comes to politics, we modern people have more personal sway in society than our ancient ancestors. Doesn't feel like we do, right? But we do. Our modern progressive social revolutions are worthy causes to protect and uphold. But it's going to take a lot more than jumping onto our yoga mats, performing a few down dogs, and chanting Om Shanti at the end of class. So what can we learn from our ancient yogi ancestors to help our society transform into one where all beings can be happy and free? The concept of moksha is a revolutionary one, but its true meaning goes beyond practicing yoga asana and shouting provocative slogans. Ancient yogis laid out a spiritual path that says, if we want to change the world, we have to be willing to change ourselves first. By detaching ourselves from the fruits of our actions, we can be instruments for change in the world. We can put others before ourselves. We can offer all beings happiness and freedom with or without the support of the power systems in place around us. We can acknowledge that yoga is a spiritual revolution, a personal revelation that ends otherness, and we can embrace oneness, aikyam, in order to make society better. How can we embrace aikyam just a little bit more? And I mentioned this on Monday that almost everybody has this dopamine addiction. There's this book that a couple of my clients have told me about. It's called Dopamine Nation, and how we're just addicted to little dopamine hits. That's what you get with the social media, with the likes and blah, 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 is a little dopamine hit. And whether it's that or the sugar, and sometimes it's hard to be like, oh, I'm just gonna divorce myself from all of that. It's like we want something to prop up our ego. Oh, well, I don't have my looks anymore, but now I have plenty of money. You always want something to prop up your ego, and how can we just let that go? Because ultimately we have to anyway. How can we live life letting go of that attachment to those ego desires? And it's certainly hard to just throw it all out at once. How can we adopt it just a little bit more every day? Knowing that we are connected to everything else, and that you're just one of 8 billion people in a long history of billions and billions of people. And lower the feet overhead to plow. Slowly lowering down. And removing any padding that you were using for shoulder stand. Coming into Matsyasana fish. Propping up on the forearms, lifting the chest to the sky, lowering the top of the head to the mat. Inhale. Exhale 10. Inhale. Exhale 9. Inhale. Exhale 8. Inhale. Exhale 7. Inhale. Exhale 6. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale, lift the chin to the chest. Exhale, lower. And set yourself up for Shavasana. Before I come around and give everyone a little neck adjustment, I'm just going to lead you through a little body scan. So soften or close the eyes. Begin to focus on any sensation in the area of the third eye. Focus on sensation in the throat, the pit of the throat. Noticing sensation in the heart center. The right shoulder. Right elbow. Right wrist. Tip of the right thumb. Tip of the right second finger. Tip of the right third finger. Tip of the right fourth finger. Tip of the little right finger. Right wrist. Right elbow. Right shoulder. Heart center. Left shoulder. Left elbow. Left wrist. Tip of the left thumb. Tip of the left second finger. Tip of the left third finger. Tip of the left fourth finger. Tip of the left little finger. Left wrist. Left elbow. Left shoulder. Heart center. Solar plexus. Navel center. Pubic bone. Right hip. Right knee. Right ankle. tip of the right big toe, tip of the right second toe, tip of the right third toe, tip of the right fourth toe, tip of the right little toe, right ankle, right knee, right hip, pubic bone, left hip, left knee, left ankle, tip of the left big toe, tip of the left second toe, tip of the left third toe, tip of the left fourth toe, tip of the left little toe, left ankle, left knee, left hip, pubic bone, navel, solar plexus, heart center, throat center, third eye, crown of the head. Begin to deepen the breath. Noticing the movement in the chest, ribs, and abdomen. Allowing the movement to return to the fingers and toes, ankles, wrists. Stretching the arms overhead like you're first waking up. Hugging the knees into the chest one last time. And taking your time, rolling slowly over to the right side. And pause here a moment. Recall your intention that you set for the practice. Repeat it now. Press your top hand into the earth. Lift yourself back up to a seated position. And we'll set up for meditation. Find a seat that you can commit to being still in. And for our mantra today, we will practice the mantra moksha. So saying moksha to yourself on the inhale and exhale. I'm just going to set the timer here. All right. May all beings everywhere be happy and free. May the thoughts, words, and actions of my own life contribute in some small way to that happiness and freedom for all. Let's all chant the Sanskrit Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Before we close the class, 5 years ago today, when COVID hit, I was laid off from my it was a temp job. I was an actor and had a temp job. And here I am 5 years later, full-time yoga teacher. So you never know what 5 years can do. I know our lives, everyone's life changed from that momentous event. So I'm very grateful to be here with you all today. Bringing the hands to prayer and bowing slightly. Namaste. Thank you all. Have a lovely night. Thank you. Yeah. Seems so weird, doesn't it?
little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.